Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Derail Valley, chat. It's finally here. I have to say that, well, yesterday's release of the new patch has been a little bit derailed. Yeah, it derailed a little bit, and if I remember correctly, the patch was eventually released only this morning at around 6 AM, at least in UK. I know in other parts of the world it might still have been 30th of June. Unfortunately, yeah, in Europe we got the patch with slight delay, and we got it on the 1st of July. Anyway, chat, I have to say it is a very solid product. I gave it a go. I tried it for a bit before I started this stream. There are a few things that I like about the new patch, and there are a few things that I dislike about the new patch. So, let's begin from the menu. But before I start, yes, perhaps let's see who is with me here. Okay, Raliev, hello. Wow, it's been a while. You've been here even before the bot activated. Wow, that's impressive. That's first time it happened. That people actually joined my stream before Stream Elements bot activated. Jimmy Chain, hello, and Ollie. Hello. Hey. Welcome. Right, so we got introduction out of the way, and well, I guess that's everything I wanted to say. Oh yes, I just wanted to remind you that there's going to be 2 streams today, because this release, well, yeah, the Derail Valley Simulator release stream was effectively moved from yesterday till well, to today. We got 2 streams clashing with each other, so I'm gonna finish Derail Valley Simulator stream in about 2 to 3 hours probably, and then at around 5 PM UK time we are going into Railroads Online. So yeah, chat, it's gonna be busy day for me, and hopefully very exciting day for you. I hope you will enjoy that. Right, anyway, that's it for introduction, I guess. If there are any announcements, there's gonna be plenty of occasions today to release that, if I will remember what I wanted to say, because hey, as always, I start the stream and I don't know what to say. Well, it's just me, isn't it? Right, anyway, let's hop into the game and let's have a look what the simulator update has to offer, is it? Yeah, I guess we are all here to see how Derail Valley changed. And it's changed a lot. Right, so with the game in full screen, you can see the main menu. So basically that's how the game looks like when you start it. You have continue, which is basically easy way to continue from the last save. Very convenient. You can check your different sessions. So legacy session is your old save game that the game moved from overhauled version to simulator. Everything is exactly as you left it. The only difference is that the game will transport you to the nearest station if you were somewhere on the field, and it will reset all your jobs just to make sure that there are no glitches or bugs. Right, what else? So we can start a new simulator session. You can press plus and name it as whatever you wish. So it might be like Fluffy 1 or something, yeah. If you start it, as you can see, it starts a new session. You can also select if you want to get a tutorial or not. If you take the tutorial, then you can't select the difficulty level until you finish the tutorial. And then when you finish it, the game will prompt you to pick your difficulty level. So by default, there are 3 difficulty levels. Standard, where the game is more or less balanced. Comfort, which is super easy. Like everything is cranked so that the game is literally throwing money at you, and it feels like somewhere between sandbox and career mode, if you know what I mean. You still get that tiny bit of a challenge and limitations of having some sort of a wallet and money that you need to gather, but you don't really need to stress yourself, because even shunting jobs can pay so much that it doesn't really take long to farm money and get to where you want. But it still sets that limits of money reserves that you need to keep to pay that copay and any insurance payments. Although you don't really need to carry much cash with you. And finally, the last difficulty setting is realistic, where the game is, well, set to be very, very realistic. You can't even do that teleport dash. It's very limited. So those are 3 difficulty settings that are in the game by default. What else? You can create your own difficulty setting. There is only one problem with it. I created my own difficulty setting just to make the game a little bit more balanced between standard and realistic, I guess. Probably I would need to adjust copay payouts and or the time bonus, because yeah, 150% might be a little bit excessive in some places. But you can select your own difficulty setting until you finish a game. So effectively you need to finish one career to be able to use your own difficulty settings, which in my opinion that is very weird choice. Why would that be a thing? Like, okay, you need to finish the game in career mode, at least in comfort mode. That's what you need to do. And that's why I got my legacy session set to comfort. Because I still got 2 very expensive licenses to buy, and obviously grinding that on realistic would take ages. I'm not gonna lie to you. That would take months to complete. with the amount of hours I can put into the game, of course. So in comfort, yeah, I can pretty much smash through it, and even if I make any mistakes, it won't ruin me financially like it did last time, if you remember correctly. So yeah, that's the thing, and that's why today we will be playing in that comfort mode. So take like income with a pinch of salt. You can always like adjust it and obviously change it by switching to realistic, and then you will get, there we go, order payouts will be set at 150%, order time bonus will be set at 150%, but max copay will be set at 5 million. So when you get most of the licenses, you will notice that, yeah, to reach that copay, you really need to have millions in your pocket. Otherwise, if you screw up, you're pretty much doomed, and you will be in spiraling debt all the time, which is not ideal. I have to say, it's not ideal. Right. And on top of that, yeah, realistic turns off keyboard driving. It turns off external view. Well, driving UI is terrible. I don't like it, so I would turn it off. Remote switching, yeah, you can still use comms radio. That's good. But you can't use remote coupling. So if you have that remote control, you still have to manually go and couple your cars, decouple your cars in realistic, which I kind of don't like this setting. That's why you get that remote control to help you out, and obviously if it has that function to couple and decouple, why not use it? Multi-servicing is also another option, so when you have 3 or 4 locomotives in a tandem, you can just drive one of them into the service, and as long as one of them is within servicing area, all of them will be serviced. So that's another thing that you can set. Right, and that's it when it comes to difficulty settings. When it comes to other settings, obviously you can now change many other things, like crosshair. You can make it so that it turns on, turns off. So that's the thing. Oh dear lord! Carhole! Thank you very much for the raid. Oh dear lord! Hello raiders! Hello, hello. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's so many people. Wow. Thank you so much. Happy update day. Yes, happy update day. It finally came in. It finally came in. Right, where was I? Yes, I started to talk about settings, is it? You've been playing it since it dropped. Well, I've been testing it a bit, and obviously now I started my stream, so I'm still introducing my viewers to the game. So whoever knows that, it might be a bit boring parts, but we'll get to driving part and some failing on my end. Anyway, let's carry on, shall we? Yes, let's just carry on. So the game settings. Right now we can change much more things than we could in overhauls. We can change our crosshair. We can turn on item and sign highlights if we prefer to use such options. You can set up your autosave intervals. Ares, howdy. No, not yet. I didn't have time to derail yet. There's also photo mode in the game, which I'm hoping to use, and you can set up whether it automatically pauses the game or not. You can still unpause it in the photo mode, which is really nice. Cap highlight, which will help you see all the levers and stuff in the cap. Very useful, especially at night. That's number 1 on your list. Well, it is somewhere on my list, but I'm hoping to not derail too much. Right, controls. Controls are, let's say, it's probably the most disappointing part of the settings. So you can change the sensitivity, you can invert mouse, you can set your character to always run, toggle crouch, lean, and turn on head bob and stuff like that. But as you can see, you can't really change the controls. There is a possibility to do that. You can edit key bindings now. You have to go to advance and press remap keyboard controls, and it will open notepad document. Yes, you have to edit that in notepad, and you have to put your new inputs into the document. And if you mess up, then that particular input won't work. I believe they are planning to introduce that into the menu, but at this moment, yeah, remapping your controls is a bit uncomfortable task. You can also turn on telemetry, which might be useful for someone who is making mods and creating content for the game. You can start localization test because the game is translated to some languages, but not all of them are completed. And when you switch to language tab, you can see which languages are completed, which are not. So Norse, Portuguese, Italiano is pretty much UI and the game is fully translated. But Romanian language is not completed. Portuguese, Portuguese from Portugal is not completed, but Portuguese from Brazil is. So, so you can see which languages are fully supported, which are only partially supported, and which are not supported. Audio, very, very simple. You can just change general sounds volume and music volume. Obviously, for copyright reasons, I always disable music in the game because I'm not sure whether I'm able to use it or not. So that's what I always do. And graphics, you can pretty much change the same options that you had in Overhauled. So nothing really changed. You got some presets that developers put for your convenience. And finally, you can configure your display and set frame limiters and stuff like that. I put my frame limiter to 60 FPS because that's the frame rate at which I'm sending the video, and obviously it's then better synchronized. That's why I limit my game to 60 FPS. But you can set it whatever you want, or you can turn it to VSync if you prefer it that way. You can also switch the game to exclusive full screen or like a maximized window mode if you prefer to play it in such resolution. You can also switch on pause when focus loss. So when you alt-tab the game, it will pause or not. And that's pretty much it when it comes to game settings. It is a bit bigger than it used to be in Overhauled, but there are still issues with it. And hopefully that will be fixed in the future. There is manual section where you can read about different things that you can find in the game. For example, licenses, and it will pretty much tell you about everything that you need to know. So that is nice thing. You can pretty much learn about the game and read about things that you don't understand about game mechanics or any new features. Pretty much when it comes to new features, we got some new rail vehicles, work trains. We got Slug. Slug is a work train used to enhance the I don't even know where the Slug is, to be honest. Caboose, we all know Caboose. It is somewhere, you can spawn it. Hand car, we've seen the hand car in Overhauled. Electricity, blah blah blah. Okay, so that is power trains. There you go. Oh, never mind. That's not general information. I can't see any information about specific locomotives, so probably that's one of the things that is missing. Is it item types, inventory, worlds, blah blah blah, items, activities? Yeah, you can't really find any information about specific locomotives. Oh, okay, so that's one thing that is missing in the manual, unfortunately. And that's it, chat. That's it. So let's hop into the game. As I mentioned before, I'm gonna be continuing my legacy session in comfort difficulty because I want to unlock my own difficulty settings. Which, I hate to do that, but hey, that's the quickest way to do it. So let's load the game. That was the last save, and let's see what can we do. What kind of disaster can we cook? Yes. Hi Nam, hello. Welcome to the stream. I hope you'll have a great time today. Don't worry about it. Come on. No one is like required to watch all my streams. It's like, if you can, just watch it. If you can't, then yeah, like, nothing bad happens. And as you remember, all my streams are published on my YouTube channel, so you can watch them fully anytime you want. So you haven't lost much. You haven't lost much. Right, what do we have? We are in, was that City Southwest, is it? Yeah, City Southwest. To be honest, I'm not the fan of the new map. It has acronyms for each location. So if you don't remember the acronym, you're pretty much doomed. You can also check more detailed map in every station office, and that's where acronyms are explained. So yeah, that's how it works. What is that? That is the new locomotive. I can't remember its name because I'm terrible. That's like DE4, is it? Yeah, I think that's DE4, whatever that is. Oh, okay. Whenever you first time approach a new vehicle that you haven't used before, you get that silly tutorial which you have to complete. So it tells you basically how to operate that specific vehicle. So we can enable electrics, we can turn on cab light. Okay, that's where the wipers are. Oh, that's Sander. Okay. We can turn on front lights, rear lights. Okay, they have multiple positions, so I assume this, yeah, that's gonna be... Oh, okay, that's full beam. That's main beam, okay, and that is probably red lights, is it? You can't walk through the door. Yeah, okay, that's red lights. Perfect. Legerota, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you'll have a great time today. Okay, enable starter. Okay, you need to hold it a little bit. Main reservoir is charging. Okay. Okay, brake pipe, yes. Yeah, Sander. To be honest, all of them are pretty simple to use. Oops. Okay. Let's stop. Oh wow, it takes ages to stop. Sander. Gentleman. Oh, okay, so I need to crank it to 700 RPM. Now I can disengage. Now I can apply train brake. Set neutral and apply handbrake. And fuel cutoff. That's dynamic brake. That's horn. Perfect. That's... Okay, that sounds like car alarm. Okay, that's fuel, that's oil, and sound. Okay, well done, you've completed vehicle tutorial. Woohoo! Okay, stop being annoying. Now I can turn you. You know what? I need my lantern. There we go. I need my lighter. Okay, we can light the fire. Perfect. Let's just put this thing there. Okay. It gives me that nice light inside, that ambient. Perfect. Let's have a look. Where am I? I don't even know what I'm doing right now, to be honest. So do I want some job? That would be nice, yeah. Some shunting job. Where is the station office? Do I have a flashlight? Yes, I do. Wait, that's village. Where's... Oh, that's the station office. I mean, yes, it is actual oil lamp, so you need to turn on the oil to adjust the flame. You can adjust it when you hold it, or when you turn that knob. So it works exactly the same. You can also put it off by turning it off, and then you can't light it until you actually turn on the oil, or like a... yeah. Okay. We can do some shunting, chat. We can do some shunting, definitely. As you can see, they finally adjusted the times for shunting. Obviously, since I'm having like a double time allocated for shunting, you can imagine that, yeah, normally we would get about 22 minutes, 27 minutes to complete this task. So we got one drop-off, and we have to unload and store the train with diesel, which is something I can do. So yeah, on this difficulty setting, it will give me... well, I got 54 minutes to gain bonus, and I can tell you that is more than enough time to complete this task. Unfortunately, there's still no passenger jobs, but that might be coming in the future. Right, where is the loading truck? I think I remember this station. Ares, no. Basically, that time limit gives you 50% extra payout. So if I complete it within 54 minutes from the moment I accept the task, then I'm gonna get paid 30,000 something dollars. If I won't complete it in time, I'm gonna get paid only that $20,000. So on low difficulty settings, it doesn't really matter, honestly. But on high difficulty settings, aiming for that extra 50% is important, because obviously that can pay for maintenance costs of the locomotive that you use. Because obviously as soon as I start the engine, I'm using fuel. When I perform different movements, I'm damaging the wheels, I may damage the engine, I may use some oil, sand and other resources, and obviously in order to resupply those, I have to pay for it. So if I get paid more for the job, then that's better for me. So yeah, the time limit doesn't really disqualify you from completing the task, but it gives you better payout. Right, so that's the loading truck, if I remember correctly. Where's the sign? Should be a sign. Perhaps if I would pick up a flashlight, I could see. Yes, that is loading track C6L. Perfect, and the train in question should be CSW SU57. Let's have a look. CSW SU57. Yeah, that's the stuff. So to cheat the system a little bit, I'm not sure if that was actually fixed in this version or not. I may couple to my train. Okay, let's have a look if SU54. No, okay, so that's a different job. Okay. I guess we are ready, chat. Let me just close the door. Is everything... Okay. Okay, so lights are connected to reverser. I'm not sure if I actually like it or not. I probably not. I'll be honest with you, chat, I don't like that system. I would prefer to have different light controls, but it is what it is. The fact that it's connected to the reverser is a bit annoying, especially that you got specifically two knobs to set front and rear lights. So I don't know why that should be also connected to reverser, but it is what it is. That's how they made the game. Right, and let's release the handbrake. We need to take care of the handbrakes right now. And remember about them, to be honest. Right, that can be released. That can be released, yeah. Okay, so that's the brakes, and we can now... Perfect. Wait, that's not where I wanted to go. Oh dear. Yeah. Ah, chat, typical me. Typical me. I forgot to set my route, because why would I do that, is it? Right, let's try again. Okay, yeah, and now we can stop. You're going to stop. Jesus, like, you can feel the difference in how the brakes operate in simulator. You really need to be harder on the brakes. Right, I can release those. Okay, so I need to change this one, is it? Yeah, we want to go forward. The light is difference between the difficulty setting. So you want to tell me that in realistic difficulty settings the light won't change with the reverser, and I will have to manually change it. Having to suffer this noisy shunting. Can get worse, you can open the windows. Oh, nice, nice. So it's just because I decided to quickly farm money. sentenced myself to get that simplified controls in some places. Okay, let's close this. Okay, let's not go too fast. I don't want to crash into something. And also, why am I even bothered with that? I might as well pair this loco. And use remote control. At least that's what you have heard. Okay, okay. I will put that into the test at one point. Okay, let's do it nice and slow. Come on. Oh dear lord, that I slammed it hard. Oh dear lord. Please tell me I didn't damage anything. Okay, that's not damaged. That's not damaged. Woo! Yeah, I think it might be merged to difficulty settings. Because as soon as I coupled the locomotive, like the rear light was turned off, even though in the cab it is still turned on. Well, apparently it wasn't hard enough, and it's diesel, so it's not as flammable. Well, it is flammable, but when I damage the car, it will just start leaking. It won't set itself on fire that easy. At least it's not as petrol. Petrol would be worse, or compressed gases. That would be really bad. Okay, let's slowly move it. Since I used automatic coupling, the game automatically released handbrake. If I would try to couple my locomotive manually, I would have to release the handbrake on the first car. There is such possibility, although I also want to farm money because I want to unlock my own difficulty settings, so I'm hoping to not derail today, but there is always a possibility to do so. And some derailments are really nice in this game. For example, you can cause boiler explosion in steam engine right now, which is really fun. Well, it's not fun when it happens, but yeah, it's one of the things that may happen. Okay, let's do it nice and slow. Touch on train brake. Yeah, in overhauled, setting like 2 bars on train brake would pretty much stop this train really quick. In simulator, yeah, it doesn't really make much effect. Okay, we need this junction. I believe that will be good. So if I will now reverse. It is still stopping. Oh dear lord. Right. Okay, it will take a minute to release the brakes. Even though I put them on quite lightly. I really hate that new mini. It's so disturbing. Okay, that's better. Nice and slow. I just want to unload the cars. Nice and easy. Alright, that should do. Yeah, that automatic lights are not so good. I would prefer to have normal front lights in that case. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, let's keep the brakes on. Okay, we are far enough. Where's the thingy? Where's that? Wait, where's that part? Oh, there it is. Right, I want to unload. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a genius. I didn't accept the task, so you can't really unload the wagons. Right, where's station office? Station office. There it is. I wonder if it still works, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, so you can still cheat the system a little bit and place the cars on loading track before you accept the task. I thought they fixed it. That's a shame. Now I can unload it. Okay, everything's empty. And where should I put it? A3S. Where is truck A3? That is yard C. I need to find yard A. Ooh. That's gonna be B, is it? That's yard B. It would probably help to have some sort of signs. Hello, do you have any signs? There's no signs. That's A1S. Is it? Yeah, that's A1S. There is a map. There is a map indeed. Oh, wait, I got lost. But I want to find my way without the map. Wait, so that should be... Okay, that doesn't really work. There's that A1S track, but that's definitely not the track I'm looking for. And that's yard B. Is it? No, that was yard C, is it? Yeah, that is yard C. So what is this truck? A3S. There we go. A3S. So that's the track we want to go. Okay. So I need to be past this junction. Yeah, that's the stuff. Okay. So now I can release the brakes. Can be a bit horny, and there we go. Wake up! Wake up, everyone! I know, I mean. Almost. Well, with empty wagons, it goes really quick. Okay, I can now engage some train brake. Oh, okay. So the sound is there, but I can't switch it. Oh, there we go. Now I can switch it. Okay, beautiful. Now if I will do that, wake everyone up so they can call the police and make complaints about railways. Okay, we're gonna go on A3S track. Beautiful. I think there is one more lantern that I can buy, and that should be a red lantern to put on the last wagon. Yeah, I think I've seen something like that. I just don't know which town I need to go to get it. Okay, let's be gentle. Kilometers per hour, that's good. That is perfect speed, chat. Homer, yeah, the game now has day and night cycle. It also has dynamic weather, so it can be raining, it can be foggy. The weather really looks nice. It's really well done. Okay, and we can now. Wow, that was still pretty hard. Okay, let's engage full train brake. Technically, with the full train brake engaged, I can now engage handbrakes. Oh wait, perhaps it would be nice to first check. What do you say, chat? I think it's far enough. I think it's far enough. It's only locomotive that obstructs the junction, but I'm gonna disconnect it anyway. Yeah, that will do. Wait. Oh, okay. So the handbrake wheel is on both sides, and they are connected so that when I turn this one to the right, the other one turns in the opposite direction for some reason. Is there a gear? Yeah, there is something that looks like a gearbox. So, okay. Okay, so developers are excused on that one, more or less. Although, from my perspective, it still looks like they are attached to the same bar, so technically if I'm turning this wheel to the right, the other one should turn to the right as well, and there should just be sign that if you turn it on this side of the train, it needs to be turned right to engage the brake, and on the other side it would be required to turn the wheel to the left. I guess they couldn't program it this way. Although on the other hand, they could have just made one wheel to engage the handbrake, and that would solve the problem. They don't have to put it on both sides. And this one's engaged. Perfect. Okay. And now I can disconnect the wagons. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let's confirm the task is complete. There we go. It took us 10 minutes, chat. 10 minutes. I don't think it was only 10 minutes, but the game claims it's 10 minutes, and we made $30,369. Lovely jubbly. And we are still short to buy a new license. I think the next license will cost 290,000, yeah. And that's Hazmat 3. And then the last one would be Military 3, which would enable me to transport radioactive materials, because Hazmat 3 is the group that will enable me, among others, radioactive materials, and Military 3 will allow me to take this kind of cargo from military base. Okay, so we did one shunting job, and we've driven this fantastic locomotive. Let me just enter. Okay, let's do it this way. Yeah. Right. Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, the brakes are now released. Let me just service this locomotive. Okay, that's the stuff. Okay, I keep forgetting that you can't walk through the closed doors anymore, which is bad habit from Overhauled, where you could do that. You can still teleport into the cab though. the brakes. Nice and easy. Let's service the locomotive. I think I overshoot a little bit. Yeah, I definitely overshoot. Okay, we can turn it off. Perfect, I can take my lamp. Beautiful. Right, let's put some petrol in. Or, well, diesel. I need to attach this here. And now I need to... Okay, now I can put the diesel in. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, we just barely used any sand. That was for tutorial. Oil, yeah, didn't use much. Body is not damaged. Fantastic. Wheels. Light damage to the wheels, even though we did, like, what? 3 shunting moves? 4 shunting moves, maybe? Mechanical powertrain, and already we took, like, nearly 4% damage. Electrical powertrain. Okay, we don't need to do that. It's $880. That's how much it will cost us to service this bad boy. Not too bad. That's a complete bill. Yeah, lovely jubbly. Thankfully, we don't need to service things like light bulbs and stuff. But I believe there's also a fee that we need to pay. Oh, okay. So, did they remove environmental fee? Or how does it work right now? Does anyone know? Because previously when you've driven pretty much anything in the game, to be honest, you not only had to service it at the service station, so pay for diesel or like coal, water and all that stuff, but you also had to pay some sort of like environmental fee. And that was always in fees here at Career Manager, and right now, yeah, I got no fees at the moment, which is nice. Although I'm still poor. I'm still too poor to afford what I want. Right, that's goods factory in town. We don't really have good jobs. I don't like it. I can technically do logistical haul all the way to harbor and town, but okay, we got 2 hours to do it. So on this difficulty settings, yeah, it might actually be a good stuff to do. I can also take the other one. How heavy is that? Okay, 105 tons, 190 tons. Yeah, I could take that long train. It's both empty cars. Both tasks would pay roughly around 50,000. Well, nearly 60,000. And on top of that, yeah, I could aim for that juicy bonus, so that would be 50% more. Yeah, 90k. I could make 90k doing these 2 logistical hauls. The thing is, it doesn't say how many shunts you have to do or how many locations you have to split the cargo into. And logistical haul also means that when you get to the station, you have to do some shunting and you have to move the empty cars between like 2-3 sidings. So I always hated to do these jobs, even though they pay a little bit better. Right, so we need CSW LH02 and LH58. I think they are both together. Wait a second, chat. Wait a second. Where am I got lost. Oh, there we go. I think that's the stuff. Yeah, that's LH02. Oh, okay. So that's the only wagon that I need to get. Yeah, that. Ah. I see. Right, so right in between those two consists, I got this gondola that I need to get rid of. SL38. Yeah, I can shun this bad boy here and then pick up this consist and take them both to Harbor and Town. Oh, so why did I decouple this train? Oh dear lord. Silly me. Yeah, chat, should we do it? Shall we take this job? I think it pays well, so I'm really tempted to do it. Right, so let's do it then. Right, I need to go through the starting procedure again, is it? Okay. These are engaged. Yeah, okay, lights are on because I'm so lazy. To be honest, I really don't know. That's a good question. I think I will have to pay the fee for taking a car to the wrong direction, but to wrong destination, but that's it. I can't remember what happens then. Yeah, I think there is a fee for misplacing a wagon, but that's it. Right. Oh, okay, that was disengaged. Okay, let's get this bad boy moving. I will obviously assemble my consist before accepting the job, because if I can do it, then why wouldn't I? So I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna pick up those tankers, then I'm gonna pick up that gondola. Oops. Okay, let me just release that. Yeah, that's good. Let's do things manually, since we got plenty of time. How fast am I? Oh dear. Okay, I slammed it pretty hard, but... should be alright. 100%, okay. And this is 100%, nothing's damaged. Okay. Lucky. Okay, let's connect. Okay, and yeah, perfect. Now, obviously, I need to release all the brakes. Because in all my wisdom, I decided to engage them. Okay. And the last one. Oh, okay. These are close enough, so I can just connect them for now. I can also release the brake in the gondola. But I don't want to take those for now. Let's just make sure that they have brakes engaged. Let's make it first 3 cars. Okay, I can now use locomotive remote. Okay, that will do. I'm just gonna throw this wagon somewhere. Maybe even on this truck. It's not that I need it. Oh wait, the lever is on the other side. There we go. Okay, now all I need to do is just... Yeah, I need you. Okay, and now I need reverse. No way. That was a bit too quick. Oh, come on! Okay, the brakes must be engaged on this wagon. Okay. I was hoping to kick it out, but unfortunately I messed it up. Yeah, I think the brakes are engaged. which isn't that bad. It's gonna stop at least. Okay, that works as well. Maybe not perfect, but if it's not broken, then there's no need to fix it. Nice and easy. Come on. Get moving. Oops, wrong side. Okay, that's the stuff. Yikes, that was a bit harsh. I'm quite sure I just damaged something. Oops, okay. Right, any damage? Any damage? Okay, I'm surprised, chat. I haven't done. I didn't damage anything. Nothing's damaged, and the brakes are released. Are they? Yeah, the brakes are released. Lovely jubbly. That's a long train. That is a really long train, chat. Let's take a nice screenshot. Now let's, shall we accept the job? Yes, we should. We probably should. But you know what, chat? Before I will accept the job, I'm gonna take a very short break. So stay tuned. Alright, chat, and I'm back. Let's accept the jobs. We need to do that before setting off. Wait, so that is... Oh, okay. So this one is gonna be easy because I don't have to split the cars between two sidings. It all goes to G6S. So the tankers will be easy. And what about this one? Okay, and this one just goes to G2S. So that turns out to be very, very easy logistical haul. That's where we are. Okay. Now, before we set off, I want to check. How's my junctions? I want to go here probably. And then we will go to this pretty poorly modeled junction. Yeah, and in this direction. Perfect. Ollie, yes, I already answered that. I pretty much don't know what's gonna happen. I think in the past you used to get a small fine for misplacing a car in completely different yards. But I can't remember how it's solved. Well, I don't really know how it's solved right now. So I can't really answer this question. Because I've never tried that. Right, anyway, chat. We seem to be ready. Brakes are released. So let's just crack on. Let me just get the world map and perhaps put it here so I can monitor where I am and which junctions I need to take. Because we want to get to harbor and town, so ideally we're gonna go this way, which is pretty much standard way. This thing is very loud, is it? Ah, okay. It is very loud because the doors were opened. Oh dear Lord. Okay, we're doing 25 an hour. That's 60. Yeah, 25 should do for now. Okay. Thirty kilometers per hour. That's gonna be 90. Immediately going down to 60, even ground. And it continues at 60, okay. I got plenty of time, so I don't really need to rush. Okay, it's gonna go down. Now it's 50. I'm doing 35. Okay, we can let it coast. That's 30. Oh dear lord. I'm doing 35. Okay, we are below. Nice and slow. Let's keep it at 30 for now, because back of my train is still going through that tight curve. Okay, now we will be able to speed up a little bit. Although I'm not sure what are... well, I'm not sure how the junctions are set in here. Okay, okay, we are on the middle track. That's what we want. We can now let it coast. Doing 60. I like it, I like it. That's really well done. The suspension is working. You can actually feel that the track is uneven. That's really nice attention to detail. Okay, we're gonna turn left. Let's give it full speed. Okay, technically I shouldn't be going that fast. I am already speeding. 55 on 50. I'm confident we can do it. There we go. We're flying it, chat. We're flying it. Van Krebs, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you'll have a great time today. Okay, we can let it coast for now. $60, we are approaching 50, is it? Yeah, I think this right track is gonna go to 50, is it? Yeah, that's 50. Perfect. That's a bit quick, but we're gonna lose some speed. Because now the tracks are gonna go uphill. It's not particularly heavy cargo, but that incline should be enough to slow us down. Well, it's actually doing a pretty good job. Okay, we are overheating a little bit. Okay, now it's really struggling. Come on, you can do it. Okay, temperature is pretty good. Okay, just over 30 kilometers per hour. Not too bad. We are still continuing uphill. Going left. On next junction. Let me just switch it. There we go. Let's have a look if we can take a nice photo. Yeah, that's good. Just set the camera in better position. Like it, maybe a bit closer. Yeah, chat. I like it. I like it. Perhaps we can grab a different perspective. Nice one. Let's grab this screenshot. And perhaps a slightly different angle. Still from the top. And something like that. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. I like this update. Just because you can grab a screenshot, you don't have to worry about your train running around and stuff. It just pauses the game. You can also unpause it and let it run. Or you can go back to normal mode and just enjoy the drive. Okay, so that's 60. Yeah, that's why I want to unlock my own difficulty settings, because I set the game to be somewhere in between. So it's not entirely realistic, but I get the features like this screenshot mode that you can activate. I don't get the UI, which I don't want, but I will still have that button to take a screenshot or record a video. Yeah, I know, I know. There we go, chat, we can now fly it. Overheating the engine? Well, technically a liquid, is it? Okay, we can let it coast. The weather was so nice and it now starts to rain, from what I can see. Yeah, we're getting a light rain. I think that's the time we need to start slowing down. $60, and I'm just below 60. Okay, still 60. Now it's 70, but we are going downhill. Back to 60. Like this sign generation is terrible. They should put fixed signs by now. I'm a bit disappointed by the fact that developers decided to use that automatic sign generation, and it doesn't really work well. Okay, 55, and that's 40. Ooh, that's... Woo, just in time. Touch on dynamic brake. Okay, I'm really glad that I'm pulling only empty wagons with full cargo. This locomotive might not be good enough to pull heavy trains. I'm not really sure what's the maximum weight that this train can handle. DE2 has like what? DE2 is 400 tons, is it? I'm not sure about this one. I would probably assume it's about 800 tons before it starts to struggle. SH282 was about 1,000 tons, is it? And then DE6 was 1,600 tons or something like that. Oh wow, those trees are very close to the trucks. Yeah, that was uncomfortably close. Definitely we need some track maintenance here. I am speeding a little bit. Ooh. Just made it. Just made it, chat. Let's turn on wipers. We're almost there, chat. Wait. Why did the map fail? There we go. That's a bit too quick. There we go. And now I need harbor and general. Okay, I need to go to yard G. Oh. Oh wow, we got a storm. Okay, now nice and slow. Okay, just G2S and then G6S. Okay, so I need to go to that yard G. So I'm coming in from the west. That's gonna be turntable, and I don't want to go to the turntable. Perfect. Then I need to go left, right, and left. Let's keep it at 25. Oh wow, the visibility is really terrible now. Okay, I need this one. So I need to go all the way to yard G, is it? Yeah, now that's gonna be yard G. Okay, and that's gonna be RG as well. Okay, perfect. Now I need to find G2. Nice and slow, 20 kilometers per hour. Oh dear. I think that was G2. Oh, okay, that is set perfectly fine. And G6 is the last truck in there, is it? Yeah, that's the one. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Change of plans, chat. There's a change of plans. I need to go through the middle and then reverse back to G2S and push that wagon with me. Very good. Okay, let's grab a screenshot. Yeah, look at that weather. That really makes a difference, is it? Lovely. Okay, so that track number 6 is empty. So I just need to kick the back of my train to this track. Just that will do. Perhaps if I would do that, let's see. There we go. I can make those dim lights, which might look a little bit better in that case. Isn't it, chat? I think with dim lights it looks a little bit better. Lovely. That's gonna take a while. Yeah, I don't like. It's wet. It's very wet, chat. Ooh, flashy. By the way, one of the upgrades in the simulator is that when it's raining, the brakes are less effective. Oh, okay. Just a bit more. So now the weather really affects our driving as well. Thankfully, this train is empty and it weighs like less than 300 tons or something, so it should be easy with this locomotive. Okay, let's apply full brake. Let's see. Okay. We need a touch more. But we also need to we need to couple to this wagon, do we? Yeah, okay, let's couple. So we need to push this train a little bit further. Technically Nah, let's push it a bit further. Just to make sure that the sides have cleared the other track and that there is no risk to derail something. We don't have any sort of maximum train length indicators on the tracks, so we don't really know where the train should end. So let's just try and be reasonable, and I think that will be fair. We could probably leave it a little bit further, but there's no need to take additional risk. Okay. Let's make sure that we secure the train from rollout. Because yes, if you don't apply those handbrakes now, there's a risk that the train will roll out. Although on this yard, I think we should be safe. I'm not sure if there is even a single yard in this game that would require you to fully secure the wagons, to be honest. I'm not sure if developers actually thought about that and made some of the yards so that they are on slight incline and to increase that risk that things will roll out actually. And now we need G6S. That's the one. That's the one. Perfect. Come on, come on. Oh dear, oh dear. Wait. Is that... Ah, I see, I see. So it now engages... yeah, it now engages that first brake, and that is the problem. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Hopefully it has enough momentum to just roll in. Yeah, I think we got just enough momentum. Ah, what a shame. I was hoping I can avoid that. But I stopped just over. There we go. Yeah. See? Chat. Just perfect. Look at this. Look at this. Just where I want it. Okay, now we can engage park brake. Why? That's not where I wanted to go. Oh dear. I should have checked if I changed the switches properly. Is it? Again, I tried to do it quicker and I eventually lost time. Oh dear. That is me not being careful. Right, we need to get this bad boy to the turntable. Yeah, that's good. Ooh. Oh, okay, it's those street lights that turned on. The weather is really terrible, isn't it? Just it's absolutely terrible. Okay, 23. Let's give it a notch or two on the throttle. Okay, we're nearing 30 kilometers per hour, so that's more than enough. Okay, that's the turntable. The roundhouse. Nice and slow. There is 20 km/h speed limit on this track. No need to rush. Okay, that's a water filling station for SH282, and I think it's 060. That's going to be the next steam locomotive. And that's obviously a coaling tower, just in case we need any coal. Not in this engine, of course. Okay. Turn that off. We can take the map. Perfect. Okay, are we far enough? Yes, we are. That is pretty stretched, is it? Okay. To be honest, I thought we will use more diesel, but yeah, it's pretty economical. 546 liters. Unit cost is dirt cheap. But that's probably because of difficulty setting. I wouldn't be surprised. Oil, we haven't really used that much. Mechanical powertrain, slight use. We don't have electric powertrains, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, like, yeah, definitely the costs must be lowered because of the difficulty settings. Harder difficulty, I'm quite sure these costs would top 3,000, even with manual repair. Oops. There we go. Weather is awful. Right, chat. Let's hand out the job. Where's the station office now? Yo, where's station office? Dear Lord, they changed everything. No, that's shop. Ah, there it is. Oh, okay, so the station office is more or less in the same place. They just added all that stuff in here. Ooh, much better, much better. Right, let's give this task. It took us 52 minutes, even with doing extra job. So I also put the locomotive in the roundhouse and serviced it. So that's 58k, okay, and that's another job, 19k. Oh, okay, now it's 29k. Good, good. We made a lot. We are still 30,000. Well, yeah, roughly 30,000 short. before we can buy Hazmat 3, is it? Yeah, Hazmat 3. And then we need to save up 400,000 for Military 3. And that's when I will unlock a proper difficulty setting. Yeah, I'm not really fan of that solution, that players can't adjust their difficulty setting in full until they go through the game at least on the lowest difficulty setting. I'm not fan of that, honestly. But it is what it is. It is a design choice of developers, and I can't change it. Right, let's have a look at my fees. Okay, so we got $303.75, and I believe that's the environmental charge. Oh, okay, we don't get a bill. I should have printed that. But I'm quite sure it was environmental charge. Perhaps I can... Okay. Okay, so we got 9,000 time bonus. No environment damage. Perfect. We got very green operations. There we go. So yeah, we got 19,428 time bonus, which is about 50% of what we would normally get. Perfect, perfect. Jimmy Chain, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you'll have a great time today. Unfortunately, yeah, you picked up a pretty wrong time to join us, because I'm about to finish. At least with this one. There's gonna be another stream in about 5 hours. Is it? Well, in 4 hours. There we go. Yeah, it's in 4 hours. So stay tuned, stay tuned. However, this stream oh, I see. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. But you will have a chance to join another stream in 4 hours. I will be doing Railroads Online with the rest of the community. So if anyone wants to join us in that one, feel free to join my Discord server. And all the details are there, or will be there. And you can join our game and help us build the railroads. That's something that we definitely are going to do in 4 hours from now. Oh yes, Jimmy Chain, I'm streaming at this time because this Derail Valley stream was planned for yesterday, but since the release has derailed, my plans has also derailed, and I had to move them to this morning. But we got there in the end. That was Derail Valley. Let me just... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Yes, chat. So that was Derail Valley simulator this time. I hope you enjoyed it. There will be more content out of it. I will definitely try and make some more streams out of this game. And there is still a few things to discover. A few new things to discover, definitely. They've changed SH282, so now driving that steam locomotive will be even more fun than it used to be. And you know, I haven't tried that today, so perhaps next time we can take it for a spin. Yeah, that would be a plan. They also plan to release that 060 steam locomotive, a small shunter. I believe there is one hidden steam locomotive in one of those sheds that are around the map. So I will have to visit one of those and see if I can find it. But I believe it's still not playable, and they are planning to release it with one of the future updates in like 2-3 weeks. So we will definitely come back to Derail Valley, and I will definitely try and make some more streams out of it. So stay tuned, give me a follow if you enjoyed that. If you prefer to watch me on YouTube, then subscribe to my channel there, because I stream on both platforms at the same time, so you can choose wherever you want to watch me. Anyway, I'll catch you next time. Well, I catch you in 4 hours. See ya, bye bye.